Talk about my topic and building a team, I got to give it back to Mr. Bishop Wolf III. They do a great job teaching you customer acquisition. Nobody better. We definitely appreciate you coming down and training us today, sir. Who's excited about Pepco? I bet you are. I got involved in the company 2 years ago. I got involved because my friend was in. And you heard me speak. You know, he was driving a Benz, and I liked the Benz. And I was able to meet the regional director, Mr. DeMarco Lucas, who did the presentation this morning. And I went to meet him. It was about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, what are you doing home? You know, why aren't you out working? You know, and I was able to see his lifestyle more than the amount of money he made. I was able to see him at home with his wife and his kids, and I got in. All right, so I'm going to show you what I did and what he showed me and how I was able to retire in 2 years. Who would like to retire in 2 years? Schedule a PBR, all right? Private business reception, a home meeting, whatever you want to call it. Have it at your house. Don't rent out a hotel. If you have a home and you have a living room, everybody have a living room? Yes. Have it in the living room, all right? You want to schedule 2. Not 1, you need 2. You need a plan A and a plan B, all right? Schedule how many? 2. All right. And schedule them when?
Today.
Today. All right. If you want your presenter to present at your house, you got to schedule it. All right. Set a date. All right. Anybody in here married? Some of them ain't want to raise their hand. I understand. All right. But I'm sure you didn't send out invitations with a date that said to be determined, right? Set a date, and then you send out the invitation. All right. So don't call your friends and family and say, well, look, Mr. Lucas, let me see when my friends are available, and I'll get back to you. All right, because his time is just as important as their time, if not even more important. All right, so schedule it. All right, have it at your home. We do it at 6:30 and 8:30, Monday through Thursday, and on Saturday we do it on the hour. All right, you see that next line that says we never cancel home meetings? That means we never cancel home meetings. All right, so if you have nobody coming, you need to find a dog on the street, you need to find a cousin, you need to find somebody. All right, because we don't cancel. The miracle can't happen if we don't have a meeting. All right, make a big list. All right, you guys said you're excited about Pepco, but if you don't talk to anybody, the excitement won't lead to a check. So make a list. Everybody. Everybody. Your brokest friends to your richest friends. All right? Everybody wants to make more money. Only 2 out of 10 want to do it with ACN. All right? Your A list is your top 10. All right? Well, I like to say you want to talk to the people that you know that already make a lot of money because they're not allergic to making more. It's usually the people who are struggling financially, they're a little allergic to making more money. They're comfortable in that situation. All right? So just to tell you a little bit about me, my first 4 months in the company, I had 7 people sign up and they all quit. You know? And it was because they were broke-minded. Not that they were broke financially, they just had a broke mindset. All right? And they didn't see opportunity. They didn't want to make money the way we make money. They wanted to exchange time for money. All right? So I had, you know, a chance to grow a little bit, but the people I was inviting out were people that looked up to me. I was afraid to talk to people who made more money than me, people that I looked up to. So if you want to make this big, you want to talk to all the people that you look up to. Because you're building a team. You want to build a strong team, right? Yeah. Not a weak team. All right? So you want to talk to people that already make a lot of money, business owners, people who've already sold juice, people who sold makeup, adult toys, whatever it is. It's network marketing. If they've already won in network marketing, then they're going to love this. All right? And people who are already successful. All right? So not your broke uncle who's been on the couch for 2 weeks. So successful. Y'all with me? Successful, right? And then everyone else. So the uncle, he can still get on the list. Just near the bottom. All right? The next thing you want to do, all right? Check this out. If you're new, or if you've been involved for 2 or 3 years, if you're having a home event, you need to just invite. We want you to be a great commercial. Everybody in the back standing up, they're great movies. You don't have to be the movie. You just need to be the commercial. Y'all with me? Invite. All right? Your goal is to have 10 to 20 guests. To have 10 or 20 actually show up, you need to have 40 to 50 on your list. I say 100 to 200. I've been on the planet 26 years. I know more than 40 to 50 people. Some of you guys are more seasoned than me, so I know you know more than just 40 or 50 people. Don't put the people on the list that you want to talk to. Put everybody on the list. Because you guys said you're excited about Pepco, right? Yes. All right, cool. Well, show your excitement by putting the names down. Because if they don't want to do it, guess what? Guess what they still have? They don't light their house with candles, they use lights. Right? So that's why you want to talk to everybody. Alright? The hard fact is that 40% won't show. You know, people fluke out. You know, I had a guy who told me he got pregnant. I was like, how'd you get pregnant? Oh, God, I'm pregnant. You can't come to my event. You'll get every excuse in the book in ACN, am I right? Yeah. Flat tires, can't find a babysitter. Anybody invited somebody else tonight that didn't show up? This morning? It happens at the PBR. So we don't want you at a deer in headlights at the door when, you know, your best friend set him around the corner and he's been around the corner for an hour. All right?
That's true.
So 40% won't show. So we want to actually over-invite. We want 20 to say they're coming so 10 will show up. Like they said earlier, 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10 will actually get involved. So don't invite 10, invite 40 or 50. Invite 40 or 50. This is key. The bigger the event, the bigger the check. You said you're excited about Pepco, so that means you want a check from Pepco, right? Well, then you got to have a big event. All right? The size of your PBR will duplicate. All right? So let's say this is my event. You know, they told me to invite 40 or 50, but I'm a Leo, so I said, look, I don't want to listen. I invite these 5, and these 5 show up. I'm excited. You know, let's say Ricardo gets involved. When he looks around, he sees 5 people. So what do you think he's going to do? 5 people. What did that say? 10 to 20, right? Right. So it's going to duplicate bad, but no matter what you do, it's going to duplicate. So you want it to duplicate good, all right? Here are the guidelines. Not a script. Here are the guidelines. All right. So let's say I'm calling Mr. Brown. Let's say he's the first person on my list. He's a successful business owner. He's been in magazines all over the D.C. area. He's the man. He really is. All right? So I'm going to call him. Let's say my event's Tuesday at 6:30. I got Mr. Justin Taylor coming out. I'm going to call him today. I'm going to call him and say, "The white man, what you doing?" "Nothing." "That's what's up, man. You got a second look. I'm having an event Tuesday at 6:30. Are you free Tuesday at 6:30? I am. Look, I need you to clear your schedule. I found it. What? I found it. Found what? You know how we always talk about making some serious money? You know, I found something where we can get flat out rich. All right? I need about 30 minutes of your time Tuesday at 6:30. I'm working with a gentleman named Mr. Justin Taylor, somebody who I actually went to high school with, and he was able to retire. I just want you to meet him because I know you like money. Can I count on you to be there Tuesday at 6:30? Look, I need you to be there a little early. I respect this man's time. All right, so I need you to get there around 6:15. Can you do that for me? All right, well, look. Expect a call from somebody from his office sometime Monday afternoon. Travel from far. It's going to be a number you haven't seen. It won't be somebody asking you to pay a bill. All right? But he's traveling from a far distance away. He's doing a personal favor for me and my family. And I really respect his time. Just answer the phone and just introduce yourself. No problem. I got it. I'll see you Tuesday. All right? Did I do any presentations? I'm excited about Pepco, but did I tell him about Pepco? I'm going to let Mr. Taylor tell him about Pepco. Does that make sense? All right. Do not present, just invite. I know you're excited. I know you're going to leave here and still talk about Pepco. I know you are. Because that's what I did in my first 4 months, and that's why I didn't get a check. So if you want to check, just be a good invitation. Don't be a good presenter. Yeah. All right? Enthusiasm and urgency equals great results. So what do we mean by urgency? Don't schedule your event for April 19th and start inviting today. I mean, you can't call somebody and say, "Look, man, in 3 weeks, man, I'm really excited about something." No. You need to schedule your event in the next 5 to 6 days. Because next Saturday, we're going to have this same event. And you want to bring more people this week, next week than you brought this week, right? Another thing, posture. Posture is what wins at ACN. There are a lot of network marketing companies, and a lot of people do the same invitation we do. You have to separate yourself from that. It's not you when somebody says no. When they say, "Hey, look, I'm not coming to your event," or "I don't want to come," it's one of those things. It's not you, it's just that the person that sold juice had just called them and the invitation was whack. So your invitation has to be a step above. But it has to have some posture. All right? So here are the questions. All right? So let's say he asks me, "What's the name of the company?"
the name of the company?
Well, there are many companies involved. You know, Pepco, Verizon, Sprint, AET, a few other gas and electricity companies. But based on our relationship, you know, just out of respect for me, can I put you down this company?
Joey, what do I have to sell?
I only need 45 minutes of your time. That's a great question, though. Mr. Taylor can answer all of that. Can I put you down this company?
It costs any money. I need to bring some money with me, Joey.
Just bring 45 minutes of your time. Actually, I need you to bring me some black shoestrings. I got these new Jordans that I'm wearing. I ain't gonna have time to get them, but I'm wearing them at the event. I need you to give me some black shoestrings.
Hey, Joey, you buy them Jordans with the money you made from this company?
I sure did. And we always talked about Jordan, so if you want to buy more, you be there.
That sounds like a pyramid.
Well, look, you know, pyramids are illegal. And based on our relationship, you know I wouldn't do anything illegal. So can I put you down this company?
All right, you win. I'm coming.
I'll see you Tuesday at 6:30, all right? He asked me, what do we have to sell? This isn't sales. How can you sell somebody something they already have? All right? And we don't know your level of involvement, so this isn't sales. This is 45 minutes of your time. You told me you like money. I'm just trying to show you how to make some more. I didn't know you were that allergic to more money. All right? And I'm not saying that to be rude. It's just posture. All right? Does it cost any money to get started? Like I said, it depends on your level of involvement. Can I put you down as something? Can you see that we always answer the question, but we answer it also with a question of our own? I don't want him to control the conversation. This is my idea. All right? Have you made any money yet? I was in for 4 months. I didn't make any money. Now, I'm not going to tell you what I said, but that's a tough question if you haven't made any money, right? Well, look, here's what I would say. You know, actually never made any money yet.
Well, Joey, have you made any money yet?
Look, I'm building a business. And right now I'm trying to get it, you know, off the ground. You were one of the first people I called. I want us to get our first check together. Can I come and be there? See, now he's smiling. He wants to be there. All right? Look, it's all about posture. It's not about getting afraid when you get a question. It's about having posture about what you're doing, create value for what you're doing, and make sure that this person wants to come. If he doesn't want to make any money with me, I'll just call the next person. He's not the only man I know. All right? Is this a pyramid? No, they're illegal. I can't even believe you said that. Can I put you down this company? All right? These are pretty much the 5 objections that we get, no matter what city we do business in, no matter what country. These are the 5 questions, right? So if you can master answering these questions with a little bit of posture, with a little bit of excitement, then you'll fill the living room if you make a big list. But if you got a list of 10 people and you got posture and you're excited, you only got a list of 10 people, you won't win big. If they ask more than one question, use the takeaway. All right? So let's say he keeps harassing me, you know, well, what's Mr. Taylor's, you know, how much did he make? Or, you know, what does he drive?
Who is this Justin Taylor guy? What's up with him? I've never heard of him. Google, I've never seen him. Who is this guy?
Well, look, he's expanding a $500 million corporation, you know, in a company in the area. And I know your business hasn't got to a point where they do a $500 million a year yet. So that's why I figured that you would want to meet him. All posture, all right? Listen, when I was introduced to this, I instantly thought of you, Mr. Brown, Dwight. You know, I have a lot of calls to make, but you are one of the successful people I know. You know, I wanted to save a seat for you, but it's looking like I can't because money is just not something that you want to do. So can I count on you being there, or should I invite somebody else?
Well, I'm coming.
I mean, I just don't want to get rich without you, so can I count on you being there Tuesday?
I'll be there, man. I appreciate the call. Thank you.
If you fall into the question and answer trap, you find yourself talking for longer than 2 minutes, just stop and call your mentor. But guess what? We're going to sit down with you and help you make calls anyway. So your mentor will be right next to you. All right? Enthusiasm and urgency equals great results, but you got to have posture with it. You can't be excited with a noodle back. It's not going to work. All right? You got to have posture. People with posture in this business win. We can agree that Mr. Lucas had a lot of posture when he did the event. He smashed all skeptics. That was all posture. Because he believes in what he's doing. The faster you can have belief in what you're doing, the faster you'll get a check. Here's the PBR checklist. Pretty much